everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're going to go through some of the games and video game merch and stuff that I picked up in the month of May 2023. So first up, here is a Wii U game, believe it or not, from Bonus Box Games. They did this version of Zombie U that came with a bunch of extras. It's limited to 1,000. And basically, this guy Rob Santello from Zombie Portraits, he does like a portrait of the game. They had him do a custom portrait of the original game with 1,000 posters and a signed 5x7 print. So then they took each set, assembled it into a box, and then that's what we have here. But then it also came with a certificate of authenticity. And it even came with, they didn't tell me it was coming with this, but it came with a bonus box branded microfiber cloth. It didn't say it was coming with that at all. So I was very happy about that. It's a pretty cool edition. And I'm going to show you, I have multiple editions of Zombie U, or Zombie as it's known on other consoles. So I'll show those here. But it's a great game. I love it. It's one of my favorite games. So really happy to pick this up. Next is Oceanhorn Fan Bundle, which is a limited run release this. It's in a little 2-pack that has Oceanhorn 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch. The cool thing about this, or the bad thing depending on how you look at it, is that Oceanhorn got a reprint basically to do this box set. Now, Limited Run says they don't do reprints. They did for this, but it's also a distro title, so they're just distributing it on behalf of someone, so it's not like they reprinted it. So people were a little upset about that, but I missed it the first time around, so I was happy to get it because I have Oceanhorn on the Vita, but I wanted it on the Switch, along with the sequel. Next up, this is the Shiba Inu Mira from the end of Silent Hill 2's dog ending. This is a little plushie that I got from the official Konami shop. Pretty cool. Next up, and I'll try to put a bunch of pictures up for this because some of them are really bad. This is from Good Smile. It's part of their pop-up parade line, and it's the Bubblehead Nurse from Silent Hill 2. Now, when it came inside of the packaging, it's wrapped in plastic on the inside. So there's not much you can do with it. So I had to open it up and take the plastic out because the pictures look terrible. So I had to open it up. There was no choice. I had to do it. But it looks much better now as it's on display up on my shelf. Next up, this is a physical Vita console. Prince Sama Music 3. And this is the Black Crown Love and Music version. This is so hard to say. It has a rarity score of 67 on Console Variations website. And when I bought this, it was the only black version available to ship to the US. There were a lot of white ones, which apparently has the same score or is listed even rarer. But the fact that you can't find the black one and you can find the white one told me I'm getting the black one. This is only the third, I think, physical Vita console I've ever bought. And I bought it specifically because I liked the way it looked and that it seemed kind of rare. So I was pretty happy to pick this up. All right, next we have two more Vita games. These are Disgaea 3 and 4. Disgaea 3, Absence of Detention. Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited. I don't plan to play them. They're just for the Vita collection because I have like 250 Vita games now. Well, probably just short of 250, but I got them just for the collection. Next up, I actually got this for my girlfriend. This is Colors Live, which is a Switch game. Well, it's not really a game. It's a drawing application. And it comes with this pen and an extra little applicator tip for the pen so that you can draw using your Switch. And it has like daily challenges and stuff. Pretty neat. And she likes to draw, so I got it for her. Next up, this is Autogariso, which is a Super Famicom game, complete in box. This is my first complete Super Famicom game ever. Back then, it was known as a sound novel, but today we would call it a visual novel. it's interesting, later in like 2017 or something, they actually did a sequel to this, to Autogoriso, that was included on a Danganronpa Japanese Blu-ray for like season 3 of the show or something. That was the only way you could play it, was on this Blu-ray, and it ties the two series together. So Autogoriso and Danganronpa get tied together in that game. But anyway, it's a horror game, which is why I bought it. And here you can see I actually already owned this on PlayStation 1 when I found the Super Famicom version. So I actually already had this PS1 copy that you see here. It's a Spike Chunsoft game. Next up is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I got the gold wall scroll limited edition from Walmart. That's the version I ordered. The wall scroll is individually numbered out of 5,000, and they're individually numbered. So I have one. I have not opened the scroll yet, but I imagine that, you know, the number's on the inside somewhere. Next up, this is another Blu-ray. I'm sorry, it's a film. I did this last video for last month because I picked up Eraserhead, the Criterion Collection version, for Blu-ray. And I mentioned then that I was going to start collecting all the Criterion Collection David Lynch movies, and Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me was next. So I now have Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me and Eraserhead as part of the Criterion Collection. I think I'll probably get Inland Empire next. And then I do have, it's not a Criterion Collection, but I have the complete Twin Peaks Blu-ray box set. So he's my favorite director. I talk about him a lot. He's inspired a lot of the stuff that I do personally. So just really happy to have that. Next up is from Limited Rare Games. This is Antarctica 88, which is a game I played on PC. So then when they released it on PS4, I was like, oh, cool, I'm definitely going to buy that. And I bought two so I could open one and actually play it. But it's an interesting little game. I'll show you. Here's the rest of my Limited Rare collection. I do have Tamashii, which is one of the rarest PlayStation 4 games, probably second only to Poop Slinger. It's definitely a pricey game these days. And then I have Demon Pit, but by the time Demon Pit came out, everybody was aware of them, so none of their new games are worth anything really, but Tamashii is worth a lot. I've seen it sell for a lot of money. And then next up is a plushie my girlfriend got me for my birthday. This was The Keeper from The Evil Within. I'm a big fan of The Evil Within, and I love the Keeper's design. I'm a huge fan of this, so love the plushie. Very cool. Very happy to have it. And that's it. That's everything I picked up in May. I have already had a couple of arrivals in June, so I'll try to do a video at the beginning of July for whatever showed up in June. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Drugi forever. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Later.